Hello, this is Clay Millican, 6-time Top Fuel World Champion, driver of the Parts Plus Top Fuel car, and you are listening to PRN's Nitro Notes.
Welcome to the NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals Finish Line edition of Nitro Notes presented by the Performance Racing Network. I'm Brandon Mudd. Sunday at Bristol Dragway, Ron Capps earned his 5th funny car win of the season, while Alex Laughlin earned the Pro Stock victory. Those wins, however, were overshadowed by one of the most popular wins in the history of the sport. After 228 tries, Clay Millican earned his first NHRA Top Fuel victory. After being Leah Pritchett in the finals, the Tennessee native said there were times he thought it might never come.
You know, whether I ever won one of these or not, certainly there was times I'm like, man, is it ever going to happen? Me and Donna, you know, we said maybe it's not meant to be, but you know, Mama always told me when the time was right, it would happen, and there's no such thing as a coincidence. John Medlin told me that.
A 6-time Top Fuel champion in the IHRA who earned scores of victories there, Millican said he knew how to win. But when the Wally never came, Clay said it made him just double down and work harder, an effort that paid off in Bristol.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, that's one thing for me, and I know it, you know, it's not the right thing to say, but I've won 50-something, you know, IHRA races, and I knew what it was like to win. I've won a lot of races, but it had been such a long stretch since I raced in IHRA, you know, so I never questioned myself. All I did was start working harder, and Donna will tell you that, Doug will tell you that. I've been working harder right now than I've ever worked. Age doesn't have a factor on driving a Top Fuel car, drag racing, but these kids are awesome out here. When it's hot and sweaty, I want to be able to sit in that car and it not bother me. And guess what? I sat in that car and it didn't bother me.
And finally, the win was extra special for Millican, not only because it was his home state, but because it was Father's Day. Since the passing of his son Dalton, it's been a difficult day to get through, but Clay knew he had a passenger with him during those 4 rounds of racing on Sunday.
There were so many things that were, I don't even want to get started, but there's been so many things that I know was my kid, Father's Day, which I got to be totally honest, I didn't want people telling me Happy Father's Day. I didn't even want to hear about it this morning. It's a tough day for anybody that's lost a child. I mean, it just is, but he was riding. He got us 4 win lights, but it took a family, and Doug gave me an opportunity to keep doing this. He put together a heck of a group and a heck of a family, and there is no such thing as a coincidence. This was supposed to happen. When the time's right, it was going to happen, and today that time was right.
The NHRA returns to wine country at Sonoma Raceway July 28th through the 30th for the Toyota NHRA Sonoma Nationals. For ticket information, head over to sonomaraceway.com.